This Women in STEM Award is for increasing undergraduate participation in research here at UNM. A lot of this project to start will just be looking at the data. I know the nationwide numbers, and those are always surprisingly low for physics. It's still about 50% of students going in who intend to major actually continue on. For certain populations, like non-traditional students and minorities, it's as low as 20% continue on. It takes a lot of effort to get through a program like this. It takes a lot of support. It's not always there for all students equally. And so to form these cohorts of students who have similar characteristics and personalities really helps out with increasing these retention rates and just increasing the success of people in these programs.
Trying to understand the dynamics of rental property management from the perspective of both property managers and renters, especially renters who've been understudied in past sociological studies of renting. It turns out that Albuquerque is a great place to try to understand the dynamics of renting and property management. One is that Hispanic, kind of the broader Latinx population, and Native Americans have been sorely understudied in sociology to see those gaps in our understanding of how does the Latinx community, how do Native Americans experience access to housing. And this is just, it's really an unanswered question. And so one of the components of this project is to kind of bring Albuquerque to at least the sociological consciousness and to demonstrate that it's a really key place to understand. It's high income inequality, high poverty rates, and actually I think is leading the way in some of the dynamics we're beginning to see in other parts of the country. And so yeah, I'm hoping with this project to really highlight Albuquerque as an important place to understand and a really great place to begin to unpack some of these dynamics.
Artificial photosynthesis is a chemical process that allows direct production of fuels from sunlight. It works very similar to natural photosynthesis. The current level of CO2 in atmosphere is the highest in human history, so we all need to fix it. The beauty of artificial photosynthesis is that it allows us to take CO2 out of the atmosphere and convert it to useful chemicals. In my opinion, artificial photosynthesis is very important technology. It is a big deal. So we hope that in the future, you don't need to drive to gas station. Instead, you might only use your artificial leaf at home to power your car.
Initiating a new project on sourcing Cibola ceramics from Chaco Canyon and sites associated with Chaco Canyon. We know that many of their ceramics were coming from the Chusca region, located to the west of the canyon. However, many ceramics were also coming from what we call the Cibola region, which encompasses this broad swath of northwestern New Mexico. I'm hoping to sort of fill in that gap and try to trace which communities were producing the Cibola ceramics that were then being traded into Chaco Canyon. So that project will be more lab work. So this will be the first one where I'm actually looking at like the chemical composition. So it's exciting for me because it's really going to allow me to expand my current skill set. Hopefully I can then carry that forward in my career.